I had a beautiful weekend of reconnection with my partner. Life gets in the way, and even if you work to cultivate that container and that connection every day, there are times where each person will need to turn inward. And not that that is a direct like running away from your partner, but I will say that your partner will feel an impact. So first and foremost, you need to take care of yourself and your relationship to God, because that way, when you're coming to your partner, you're coming as whole as you can, right? Because looking to your partner to complete you, probably not the most healthy relationship. I mean, right in that statement is codependency right there. But each of you do not have to be perfect. I don't believe that you have to be fully healed to enter a relationship. I think that healing can absolutely take place within a relationship. But it does start with you taking responsibility and doing your own work. And at times, that work is going to be really kind of self-facing. And I think one of the things that we do need to take accountability for and acknowledgement of is you can be understanding that your spouse needs to pull back a little or turn inward, and it's going to feel like they're pulling away, which they are. It's a necessity that they pull away in order to return to you and probably be able to come even a little bit closer and close that gap. But what you need to acknowledge is how that impact feels to you, and you need to voice it. I would suggest and I would invite you to think about language where you're being very raw and real about your feelings, but you can appreciate what they need to do. And speaking those strange concepts where you're fumbling for words and you're trying to say, something that doesn't upset the other person, or maybe, you have to talk that out and make sure, you have to actively listen and make sure, here's what I heard. Is that what you mean? Because we all come with our own preconceived ideas without any, agenda or intention. And so when that conversation is as clean as it can be, that's when you're really inviting, what you're doing is you're extending an invitation to your partner to be wholly themselves, which includes sometimes a little bit of a retraction. And the less personally that you can take that, although you're acknowledging the impact, the more when you come back together, you can reestablish something like really so beautiful. So that was the reestablishment of the container and the maybe cleaning of a little debris and detritus that was in there, sweeping out some old energies maybe. But whatever the case, it felt like a reunion of sorts. And it felt so sweet, and so I really appreciated where we each kind of needed to come from to get there. So that's what's come up for me today. And I guess my question for you is, where are you in that elastic band of relationship? Are you needing to pull away and turn inward? Or are you needing connection and you're reaching for your partner? So that's where I ask you to look inward and just see where you feel along that elastic, really kind of heart cord of container. And that's what has come up for me this morning. And I will see you tomorrow.